I've always thought that it's better to look at everything through the lens of abundance. In a business sense, this is not worrying about if a deal will go through because you know you have a bunch of other leads lined up that will go through. In a romantic sense, it's about not stressing over a girl when you're starting to date because there's abundance of girls, and you know if you're alone, it's only because you choose to be. There's that old saying that says, he who cares most loses. And if you think in abundance, it helps you not care as much, and you can have the upper hand in business negotiations. And while this line of thinking does have a lot of merit, there's also something to be said for recognizing the true scarcity of some things. How much time do you have left in your life? Your time is scarce. What will you do with the remainder of it? When you think about your parents, remember that they won't live forever. If you care to, try to spend as much time with them as you can. I'm recognizing this and trying to see what adjustments I can make in my life to be around with my parents as much as possible while I can. There's the issue of choice. There's an abundance of choice. An abundance of choice can lead us to not choose anything, but choosing to do nothing leaves us with less options in the end. And there's a freedom to be found in finding what you're good at and then trying to only do that. And remember that things don't come into existence all at once, so there's a scarcity in the things that you actually have time to do. Nothing great is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you want a fig, I answer that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen. Epictetus. And so with that being said, we don't have an abundance of time. If we want to create something of note, it's going to take time and energy and sacrifice. And so if we're going to do it, we need to get started today. There's no time to waste. And so these are just a couple examples. But what about you? What do you think is better to look at through the lens of scarcity?